Hello, hello, welcome. Wow, would you look at that? Final Fantasy XIV on the channel. You haven't seen it here before, but that's because of reasons. Most of the stuff you'll see, well, actually the vaults have been all destroyed because of the time stuff over on Twitter, over on Twitch. But yeah, it's been a while. I took a break from the game just because a lot of like kind of not so great stuff was going on, and I don't know. There was a lot of stuff going on with 14 and kind of upset with the game, but took some time, took a nice long break. The new story that's out is pretty good from what I hear. And we also have the new raid, the 8-man raid that's out for the Arcadian. And this is mostly in preparation for next week because the content that I've actually been looking forward to the most, Occult Crescent, comes out next week. So we'll definitely be doing a stream then. But yeah, let us continue. I have been trying my best to get used to the game again. I honest to God have not played it in a while, but I think I have most of the rest off. I had to like remember what all my buttons did, you know. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna try and read as best I can because I sure as hell think there's not going to be as much voice acting. Heading to the back room? Yes. Hello, Kryl. Can I get voice acting right off the bat? Probably not. Ah, Waka, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. Just wait for Lamity. She should arrive shortly. Waka, glad to see you here too. Speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliol and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Guluja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Guluja's guardian, I'm also foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She's been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have been tampering with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She's unwell, and Y'shtola and Alistair have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. Who's ready for new best girl? Woo! I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. Break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. You can go whenever you're ready. Change that, so just in case. New best girl. Feet! I see feet, what the hell? Whoa, it's Sphene! What the hell?
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Hey, awesome. They're bringing back old plot points.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphere was created. The original Queen Sphere of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphere died of illness 4 centuries ago.
Hello, dude. Welcome.
I died. Whatever do you mean?
You're just in time to see new best girl.
I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia?
Yeah, me too.
And who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphere of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrobe.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Our records say that Queen Sphere succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Well, 400 years, that's unfortunate. I do not believe that you're lying, so please tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well, but let us do so with care, lest it cause you undue strain, sorry. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kral for now. Tell us everything!
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Oh my god, 2 cutscenes with voice acting?
Much better now, thanks to Yashtola and Alice's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
A little bit, yeah. That's why I wanted to do this,
I
so.
don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Yashtola's the motherly sort. Alice never abandoned those in needs. They're comrades you can rely on.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long.
Poor waifu.
I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Probably not a good idea.
Great idea.
No.
There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
No, not a good idea. No, don't do it.
That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We can go together.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamot.
Seekers of Eternity. Finally, we have like stylized title cards again. It's been so like boring, like the last like few like expansions. Thank you as well, Waka, for your kindness. The Endless Fiend. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation. Myself especially. If I recognize that I must, I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Flashy title card? I mean, like, the logos for each patch, it uses the same font. So that hasn't really changed, of like the font stuff. But now there's actually like other stuff to it. So I'm, you know, I like it. I like it a little better, you know. Oh, tacos. Oh. Memories of a bygone age. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you'd wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Yeah. I love the outfit she's gonna wear. It's kind of funny because it's like, oh yeah, Shale brought me a bunch of modern clothes and stuff. Let me find the ones to pick. And the one she picks is really fucking good. Really good. Also, hello, other waifu. Your stolen outside left for the government sector. They wanted to discuss how to go about treating those afflicted with lightning. Admiral, I don't know how they keep going without so much as a short break. Wait, is this gonna be another voice cutscene?
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, that really suits you.
God damn, she looks fucking great. No, Wayne. Agreed.
I'm glad to hear that.
I know, 3 voice acting cutscenes in a row. That's insane.
A moment before you head out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
Or Dagger. Why not
What
call her
about
Dagger?
the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction.
Come on, let's call her Dagger. All right, get into that Final Fantasy IX.
But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret.
Mm-hmm.
For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Ho ho. Very nice. Yes. Awesome. I love her new outfit. It looks so good on her. And yeah, are you sure this is Final Fantasy 14? It's a good question, dude. Very good question. 3 voice acting cutscenes? Impossible. So, for those of you, because we haven't done this in a while, there's been a lot of changes to the system. Now, whenever we run, we sprint, we still have the 20-second timer, okay? But let's wait for the timer to run out. And boom, we now have jog as a thing. It's like, I don't know, it's like very slightly slower than sprint, but now we basically have an unlimited sprint in town. Oh, and we still keep the jog when we teleport. Nice. Look at her. She looks so good. I don't know why, but for some reason, just like, I know she's like the same model. Her hair is like slightly different, but I don't know. I think she looks a lot prettier. That lady wants to talk to Lamity, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There's so very many, I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Waka choose? All events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Yeah. Are we gonna get more voiced scenes? No, it doesn't look like it. The Nexus Arcade. There's lots of different shops in the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. Endless Fiend gave Waka and Lamity a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. Castletown I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wuklamat. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. Hey, that's good to know. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget. My parents, Otis, Zelenia, I want to remember them all. I'm reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. If you tune to Linode 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes aether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It's heartening to see them again, available again for those, for the use of one and all. Lady talking to Lamity just came back from Tulial. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe. And easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria, the aggressor. And continuing to strive for peace, Tulial's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Waka and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. Oh, welcome, welcome. Looky, looky, it's new best girl. Oh, there she is. New best girl. She fucking looks great. But welcome, Strife. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for not doing this earlier. I really wanted to sleep in. I just wanted to like be lazy in my bed, sleep, you know. Goon, you know, all the stuff you do. It seems you already met Feet's Fiend. Feeny? Feetnay? Yeah. She got some toes, you know. Also, that we had like 3 voice acting cutscenes in the beginning. Like you talk to someone, it's like unvoiced. But then, like, immediately you get 3 voiced cutscenes back to back. And it's like, okay, this is, you know, this is cool. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Speaking of feet, drinks are on me. Sphene, Waka, the 2 of you go ahead and order first. You're still earlier than usual? It's like 5 o'clock my time. I'm on like 8-hour days. I usually stream around this time. Oh, is it voiced? Oh!
Different drinks. I can't decide.
4 voiced cutscenes? What the hell?
Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
What would Waka drink? Well, the same, something healthy, vegetable juice maybe. Oh, sweet cocoa with extra cream on top. It's not a dating sim, just go with what your gut.
I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
Well, hey, if that means we get more voice cutscenes, I'm down for it. There is no whipped cream in that fucking thing. Excuse me. Also, that looks fucking really cool. Can I get one? I'd love to have a cup like that.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
No, she's mine. She's my waifu. How dare you?
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain.
Oh, it kind of hits to like old tales.
Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
I kind of wish Otis didn't die, I'll be honest. I feel like she really needs someone, you know? Or maybe we'll meet Zelenia. Maybe we'll meet like the real Zelenia in the future. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have seen through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Oh, I know, but I already know that one is not the real one. It's not the same situation as Otis. From what I can tell, it's just copied memories of the actual Zelenia. Like, the real Zelenia is probably, like, dead by this point. It's quite alright. Oh, someone they trust, I already read that. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and a lovely chat with Waka. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus Arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. No, she has me! Stop! Alright, I've already lost Yastola. I can't lose another one. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on True View. True View? True View? Voo? Who do your voodoo? You know what? It's kind of weird to say it like this, but playing this game really just makes me want to play 11 right now. But I am wondering if I should wait for the system updates of 11, because the system updates seem to be pretty huge, as we kind of talked about before. Waka, the sooner you accept, the less it hurts. I've never accepted strife. I've always suffered. This whole time. He was this way when we arrived. Looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The dangerous past, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Try as I might, I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. Citizen has overcome with fear. He may need someone to rally his spirits. Well, good sir, don't be a big old butthead, all right? Oh, thank you. I feel much better. Weird fish lady. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. But where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I'm an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those, without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We're no longer attending to the dying. It's only after they have passed away in their family's care that we can convey their remains to a government storage facility. Storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. Taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden, but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Waka? I suppose I can. Deliveries happen to be my specialty. I'm truly grateful. Now there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I'll leave them in your care. In the meantime, I'll head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. As you finish, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. You know, there have been people in Tulial who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Did you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. So there are 4 items in total to deliver? Right, 3 for people on True View and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Waka? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way, we'll be right behind you. Yes, the waifu is with us. I know she talks about like healing magic and stuff, but I really hope she turns into like a summoner. I think that's something our trusts really need is, I don't know, a little bit more variety in terms of like stuff. We have black mages, we have a red mage. I don't know. I think we need a little more variety in our diet, you know? Is there something you need? Oh, Malachi sent you. He was very considerate. And he offered to bring me the keepsake. He stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now I find myself wondering about this and that. Like, how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thank you for bringing me the keepsake and give my regards to Malachite. Yeah, I don't know if we know yet, but it'll be cool. You know, maybe she turns into a scholar, like a scholar, summoner kind of thing. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did in Tulial. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamberty, Wuklamot would never do that. She'd everyone in Tulial know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember, but no such luck, it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. It's a sad thought. And so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, does that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing. So, I was happy to receive a neo-regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen's Fiend herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still... sorry. I need to clear my head. It's everyone in True Vu. Let's go to Neon Stein. Oh, it's just up there. Never mind. So what's next? Is it going to be this car that's next for the raid? Or is it going to be one of these? I really wish we could get colored ones, but that's what mods are for. Haha. Are you talking to me? Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. I come back from ordering food and Strife shows up? Hell yeah. Welcome back, dude. How you doing, bud? You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Of course, you're the unenhanced challenger, no champion. Can't stress how incredible it is, what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time I realize. To be fair, I feel like we're still somewhat cheating, because like, ooh, a feral soul, but then it's like, I'm also beating your ass with like 8 other people, so, yeah. If they ever made it into like a single player thing, I could see them doing something similar to like maybe, well, I don't know, Hard to say. Hard to say. That's future talk, not right now. Oh, you! I remember you. It was at the infusion station in the government sector. And it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. You're the Arcadian fighter who was desperate for souls? You're the one who yelled at Sphene to her face? Yeah, you're the one who was desperate for souls. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's, Lathander? Used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Sphene's words to heart and found a new job. One where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned. I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way. With the body he's got. Seeing that gave me newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents and a sturdy thing that survived the arena. And I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Lamati once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just a thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Jeez, man, Sphene has those fucking legs. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Waka. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the North Recreation Zone. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Everyone's getting something to eat. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away, we lost our memories of those people. We lost a part of ourselves. The thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. My friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what defines us. They form the path we walk to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her, no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. If we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. Endless Fiend was one possibility, a version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Huh? Is that? The simulant? Uh-oh. She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this. We might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Hey, Strife, I hope you know what the thumbnail's gonna be for this video. It was in the trailer, and I was like, that is a great face, and I definitely want that as the thumbnail. Simulant heading into the streets over there. The neon stain is that way. Let's hurry. I thought it'd be as well. Excuse me. Nah.
Here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Here it is.
Hey, are you all right?
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice. You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping, the key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
You asked me that after you tried to kill me?
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. 'Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them.
Yeah, Fish Street.
Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that.
Welcome back, or welcome, Kono.
I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Jesus, lady. A fucking smile.
Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew. And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
What is the objective of these experiments? What do you stand to gain by making everyone endless? Oh, it's raining outside.
You're speaking to me?
Yeah.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy.
What does the music remind me of?
Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated.
Oh, the Velvet Room. That's what it reminds me of.
It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict.
Persona.
While death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology.
Oh no, he's an iPad kid.
He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Well, very direct and to the point. I don't think we're in Heresy anymore. Yeah, unfortunately we're not. But yeah, just be careful. This is MSQ spoilers, Monica. But welcome, bud. Welcome. Are you right, Waka? Forgive me. I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magic reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Oh, bro, same. Like, Sphne's new look, like the actual Sphene, she looks fucking amazing. Stop it. I'm trying to get a good look at you, lady. Like, look at her. She's so fucking cute. I love her outfit. Girl's got legs for days. Yeah, feet Sphene. Extremely far in the game? Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens there's something that only you can do right this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. The only Calyx I know are farming spots in Star Rail. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's score system as well as the Endless Sphene. Henry, I found your shoe. Shrimp toy? Wow, that's cute. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head back to the back room and tell them what's happened. They'll be like, what was with the blackout? Oh, the dancing, the Arona dance, Red Hood. That was requested by Strife, and I decided just to keep it on the on stream. You know, for Strife. No? Oh, duh, it's right here. How you doing today, bud? I guess there was kind of one bit of news I could talk about, but that's something we could talk about later. Some new information came out about the mobile version, and it's both. I don't know how to say it. Some people are like really upset, but I'm just like, I don't know. It feels like part of the course, you know? Streamer, find a Ludmilla dancing gift for Rose. Oh, I could. Give me a quick second. If someone made it. And if they did. Here, how about this? Does this work? When they're doing the dance with the key card? That'd be cool, you know? That's all I got. It was either... Of course, Arona dancing Red Hood is our way to keep the Zoomers on the stream. Exactly, you know? It keeps them distracted. I call it the sexy back dance, considering it's true. It is the sexy back dance, or the song. Yeah, it's either that or Subway Surfers. No Subway Surfers on the side. Well, how am I gonna get you to watch, dude? All right, you're always wandering off, looking at other things. I gotta put Subway Surfers in the corner just to get you specifically in here. God, look at her. She's so... I'm sorry. I know. She's just so fucking cute, man. Are we gonna get another voice cutscene?
We've heard what happened.
Oh!
So, preservation has revealed itself at
Holy...
last.
What is this, like six voiced cutscenes? This is like more than what was in a fucking Dawn Trail.
They mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphere, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
I'm shocked we never saw Neve in the story.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear.
Tove is great. I love Tove.
That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Oh yeah, the baseball uniform's great.
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted. with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calix, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
Most likely.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
What do you think? Well, considering I took a giant lightning bolt that should have killed the normal person, pretty sure I could do it. Yeah, sorry I wasn't paying attention. Too busy looking at Red Hood dance. I'm so freaking lost with this. All good, man. So just think of it as, hey, we're in a brand new world and this is a story for this particular world. So has nothing to do with Eorzea. All the stuff that you're familiar with is like long time ago, as in like, what, like a year ago? Like what's like the official like, oh no, wait, the start of ARR to like, Endwalker was like 6 months or something like that. So, yeah, Waka's built different. True. She may be a fish out of water, but you know what? She's pretty resilient to lightning. If we have a lead, I say we follow it. We can't leave them to their own devices. I think a little revenge is in order.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Yes. Come with us.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Sure, we do have Graha with us. His voice sounds a little different. It's not that it's changed, it's just, I think because the dude's really busy. The dude was an actor in Wicked. So he's a very, very busy guy. So yeah, Graha Tia was in the movie Wicked. Just look for the redhead cat boy in the movie. Just kidding, his voice actor. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly but surely. Descent to the Foundation. Right. I believe I've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As you don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographical data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I wonder what a certain cat mage is doing right now. She is... So her and Alice are in town trying to help people with this thing called it's like thunder aether sickness. So she's here. She's just busy doing stuff. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I believe in its fortune to have a capable adapter like you, Gulaja. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Yeah, I'm liking this part of the story. It's coherent. It knows what it wants to do. It's like, I don't know. I really like it. It feels like Final Fantasy again. Despite all the super hyper like cyberpunk tech, it feels like Final Fantasy. Plus, I'll never say no to new waifus, you know? Streamer's just super shallow. You're damn right. Oh, it's over there. So yeah, Monica, since you're here, we have a new jog feature. After you're done sprinting, if you're in like a safe zone, you will automatically start jogging, which is just like a very, very slightly slower sprint. It's unlimited use, which is very nice. Pretty cool. Oh, it's Destiny 2's after story content was this interesting? They do have cool stuff. It's just a damn shame that they're getting caught copywriting everything, getting caught stealing a bunch of shit, which is not good. But the problem is it's behind terrible systems. Yeah. Like the Star Wars thing looks really cool. I really like the look of the Star Wars stuff they got going on, you know? And a terrible dev, yeah. It's unfortunate. But I'm sure they'll come back, you know? They'll come back. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. Look, it's Old Strife. According to Shieldjaw's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sectors below Organics. The castle's at the heart of the intersection. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Waka, take this communicator with you. But I don't have ears. The stick of truth. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. The Underkeep. Aha. Certainly has been some time. Damn. Oh, I do wish Sphene was here. Oh, I know this music. This is from Final Fantasy IX. What song is it?
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Wait. I know the song. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Yeah, it's this one, but no. Okay. But yeah, I remember this song. God, they nerfed my class. Oh, they hurt. It hurts. I'm gonna do something real quick. I really like the music. I feel like the sound effects are kind of in the way a little bit. Make that 60. Music to love and replay to the end of time? Hell yeah.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Hey Viper, welcome bud. How you doing? I'm using Pictomancer. It's my new favorite class. He was still trying to sort some stuff with her Wii U. Nice. That's where my scooter went. Oh yeah, I really like Pictomancer. Pictomancer is so cool. This is also their like gear. I love the midriff on it. This is like, I don't know. I know it's not like signature Waka, but it's like, you know, Waka in a different sense, you know? I don't know, it really fits. Yummy Wakatami. Hell yeah. I'm picked up instead of Viper, shaking my head. Waka's become a meta slave. It's not meta no more. Viper's the new meta. Yeah, the newest, like, the hardest fight right now in the game, like, Viper fucking fucks. Like, it's actually more optimal to have 2 Vipers and not bring a Pictomancer at all. It's, like, insane.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
You don't look familiar. He's playing Pictomancer, inspired by Lofi cosplayer. Oh, I was not paying attention. It just stopped a robbery yesterday. Oh, that's funny. Ah, I see. Because they nerfed the promo class and it wasn't even doing that much before damage. Yeah, understandable. Oh, that's why I'm missing my stuff. I'm not using my other ability. I forgot all about that. I have like a second spell that I'm not using.
Something special for you.
Now I'll show you.
It's been some time since I played, so it's it's a little on the rough side, you know? Dark Knight doesn't count.
Good work. Now, proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
Fun and waifus over meta. Keep in mind, when I say nerfed, I meant fun and not how viable it is. I give 0 fucks how powerful class is. Only if it's fun to play. Dark Knight doesn't count. Oh! Yes! Finally a fucking upgrade. For the first time in my life, I finally got an actual like upgrade in the first try. Although it looks awful, so we're gonna hide that. There it is, Alexandria Castle. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I keep forgetting I have 2 skills. It really should just change. Honestly, like Starry Muse should just change into the one thing. That's what mods are for, haha. Oh my god, the hammer's so underpowered now. It does so little damage compared to like my other spells.
Hold still.
I still don't have MP issues, which is funny. I just realized you're level 100 now. Last I watched you were 90 at Endwalker. Yep.
The rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them.
Look, we're Final Fantasy X.
Preservation's terminal is in this place. Hold on. Someone's down communications. Stay alert.
I guess it still does. I guess the hammer still does good damage, but people are saying that the hammer is now a loss.
Hold still.
That the damage from the hammer is like a DPS loss.
Allow me.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
So, not the Pluto Knights. What is it? Beatrix's Knight Squad? That's what these are based on. Soldier SO. Oh my god, it's Nikke. Unfortunately, the path to 100 was wrought with Dawn Trail, unfortunately. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay, it's the last one that does it. Okay. Literally unplayable. It has a lot of issues. I'll just say that.
Something special for you.
There's a lot of good parts of Dawn Trail, but I mean, Endwalker also has a lot of issues, to be fair. It's just there's a lot other stuff compared to it.
Just the beginning. Allow me.
Yeah, we don't have to get into any discussions with that, so. Yeah. Which is, it's funny because like the bosses are certainly harder. The bosses.
Hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Yeah, Endwalker is equivalent of three expansions in one. Like they rushed Endwalker so hard, and it's like, come on, guys. Same thing with Dawn Trail. Dawn Trail is 2 expansions in one. So yeah. Yeah, it's so weird because like the bosses in Dawn Trail are a lot better, but like everything else is like not so great, you know. But they're getting there, little by little, you know. What the hell are these things? These things are weird looking. Oh god, they have flamethrowers. They're machinists. Oh no. Yeah, it can depend, because it can go a little bit too much, to be fair. I don't mind Solution 9, but Strife fucking hates it. But I think a lot of it kind of comes down to like a lot of our outfits for like recently has been like very future tech. And I get that's the part of the expansion we're at right now, which kind of makes sense, but it's like, I feel like we're missing a lot. Well, not future tech, I should say, more modern, I guess is the concern. Like back then, me and Waka did the comparison. Granblue Fantasy Relink has way less buttons and skills and is way more interesting and fun to play. Yes, 100%. Like, Relink is so fun to play, and people are complaining about the mobile version having a dodge button. Well, Relink has a dodge, and it has mechanics that go with that dodge, and the fights are still fucking hard as shit. And it's so much fun. Whereas like in 14, like if a fight is really hard, it's kind of just it's an inconvenience. It can be fun for some people, but like there's a lot of people that do not like losing. Here it is. Here's the infamous stairs. Well, that's the thing. Magitech does exist in this game, but the stuff we're talking about is like modern. Like, here's your Chevy Corolla or whatever, your Mitsubishi. So, does this look familiar to anybody? Yes, this is the infamous stairs. 9 castle stairs. Boom, right here. This is in reference to this. Or, nope, go back. Fuck you. I don't want to watch your Let's Play. So, can I just see the image, please? Open image. There we go. What a thrill. So, this, where you first meet Garnet, is the same stairs as this. So. Oh, my phone is going off. Holy shit. It's not even like the tank pulled the thing over there. The thing just wanted to go over there. Okay, give me a second. My phone's going off. Time for jackpot. Time for gambling. Gamble alarm. Dungeon probably blew the minds of F9 players. Well, we already knew what it was going to be because they showed us in the live letter for it. Final Fantasy has this little bit of a problem of showing too much instead of letting things happen. For example, Dawn Trail, they spoiled that your city's going to get attacked by Future Tech City. And it's like, oh, well, when does this happen, you know? So it's like, you could have had that as like a like surprise, but it's also like you have to think of it two ends. You have to think of like, okay, who's the player that doesn't watch every fucking live letter or fan fest like a religious fanatic, like me, and who's the player that does watch everything like a religious fanatic and then proceed to watch like 500 podcasts about the game, right? This is beautiful and so is Princess Garden. Oh yeah, we'll get to FF9 at some point. I really want to play all the Final Fantasy games. I need to get access because I have Final Fantasy 7. I need to get 8. Well, because they're no longer on the PlayStation Premium thing. I have to get 8, 9. I have 10. We already have 11. I need to get 12. And then 13 I think is on PC. I don't know if we really want to do 13 though. Because the only one...
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Because the only one that's like super good is the 13.2 is really good story-wise. 13.3 is really good combat-wise. 13 is graphically really nice. I'll say that. I'd love to see you play 10 and 10.2. I need to beat 10.2. I really do. I really do. Gee, I wonder what these cannons are for. Yeah! Valia Priya.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
So, for anyone who does not know, I kind of already explained a lot of this stuff before, but let's see. This is a boss in Final Fantasy IX. In particular, it is a boss found in a place where magic is... You can only use magic. There is no physical. And this boss in particular uses a lot of reflect spells. You can easily beat him by using reflect on yourself. So if you use reflect, you cast meteor on your fucking self, it'll hit him and it won't reflect off of his reflex. So that's like the super easy way to beat that guy. Same, some of the FF games you mentioned are on Steam, and according to PC Gaming, 10 and 9 Steam are DRM free. Yeah. 13.2 has a red chocobo. Yes. 13.3 has that red chocobo as a human lady who... Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this?
What's going on? What's going on? Oh!
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Hold still.
Guys, what are you doing?
Let us see what this yields.
Oh, damn.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. let us introduce more weaponry.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Graham almost killed me again.
Let us see what this means. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Back off!
Hold still.
Still alive? How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later. I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Just the beginning.
Oh, Jesus. Yay, okay. X2 is a weird but fun trip. The classes are very cool, and you have young Strife in your party.
That
Waka
will
knows
do.
exactly what I'm talking about. True.
We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Ugh. All right. I am very rusty. Like, the rotation for Pictomancer had to change a little bit because they nerfed the hammer rotation, but it feels about the same. Same damage. Fending pants, fuck you. I don't need fending pants. Damn you, game. Damn you.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sven and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal. Stay alert for more threats.
Please become my wife. Sorry. Sorry. Gosh, I don't know where that came from. Goodness. Ah, this song.
My illness left me bedridden. I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Make a joke like Ray. What happened? I blacked out whenever he says some thirsty shit like that. Or take pictures of feet in game. That's funny.
It was not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sven?
Hmm? Hmm?
What?
It's haunted.
What happened?
Hi, cat girl. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Getting game looks very odd. How you doing, Barbados? How you doing, cat girl?
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see?
Watching Zoids? Nice.
Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else. You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Ah, noble Zilenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zilenia. Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
So it's not actually her.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide!
Hell yeah, you go, girl.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zilenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Oh, does he recognize that?
There it is.
Oh, he does. Okay. Recollection now accessible. So, for anyone who does not know, this song, it's really short, but let me pull it up real quick. Nope, not that one. Nope. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. Damn it. There it is. Okay. So this version of the song, people said it's Roses of May, but Roses of May is a little more slower than that. It's based on Protecting My Devotion, which is the original one, the original version of the song. The VHS tape again. Ah, good stuff. Fucking hell. I love 9 soundtracks so much. Marcus channel's in danger if anyone watches that videotape. Are you saying that my channel has created basically the Ring VHS tape? Oh boy. Here we go. Yes? Oh no. That's so funny. Oh boy. It's gonna be a bit before we actually get in there, so. Because I'm just a lowly DPS waiting for a queue for content that people have already beat months ago. New real cursed lore unlocked. Hell yeah. We have our own lore accurate The Ring tape. Hi, I was muted. It's my friend. I don't mind showing her off. You know, she's my wallpaper. So, but yeah, she has those for free. So if you want a free wallpaper, just follow her on Coffee or Ko-fi. Is this a raid? This is a trial. We'll be doing a raid after we're done with the story with this. Ra, 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 la, 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 la. Okay, I think I will pause for the viewers at home, or for the future video. Unpaused, yay! Commence. Grove Street home.
Selenia Triantaphili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen. Upon my blade I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Oh,
How about you?
I knew that one was coming up. I forgot how they wanted it to go. Come on.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully. is capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight! For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike! No more games!
Quickly, away from the sigils!
What the fuck? Oh, that was loud.
The sigils
That's
channel
thunder.
magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
How about you?
Damn it. Nope, that was bad. That was dumb. That was dumb. Oh, that was dumb.
Taste my steel! There is no escape! Surge! How about you? Fall!
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet
I have pledged my life to the kingdom. How about you?
Jeez, man, that damage is so... Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I did it again. Oh, my God. Oh,
My resolve shall never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
My steel! Rage and royal! Have at you!
Nice. GG.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
See, I knew there was a meme about like Sphene being like, you have to keep moving, and it's like, oh, is it an ice spell? But it's like, no, this is all thunder related, so it's like a new mechanic that I was like, oh, don't stand in that. Hooray! I should have given it to the dancer. Oh, I'm so stupid. They gave me dance partner. I should have given it to the dancer.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission.
Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless.
It's unsustainable, my guy.
We give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well.
And there it confirms it's the ninth reflection.
No reason why you should reject such a boon.
Which is weird. How does he know the name of his reflection? Like, that's the weird part. How do you know you're the ninth reflection, you know? You're aware of the connection between the worlds?
Oh, don't tell me you thought you were the only ones who knew. That is the height of hubris. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
The crown? Okay, that's weird. Zeleny was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed buoyancy, come on. Buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressure of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Waka. Yeah, sorry for dying about 3 times in that.
Selenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Death.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the Ninth, that raises some questions.
Ascians are really the only thing that I can think of.
But for now, I'm just glad the 2 of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
I feel like she's gonna use that tiara in like a desperate need, you know?
Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
Well. Oh fuck, I wasn't reading, sorry. The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell, and at present we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It'd be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. I want to contact the waifu. What is in Waka? Is something the matter? So, preservation's behind the recent intrigue. Doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you're none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I just concluded a meeting with Gosen. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who were stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. What has Alphino been up to? Calyx, well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't have imagined such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. People of Alexandria still a great trust in me. It is plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Yes, hello. Waka, for you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? What? My fucking character's face. What? You went all the way to the bottom of the other keep and you didn't think to ask me to come? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. That's so fucking funny. I'm pleased to say we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly to see how he's responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamenti, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. Oh, never change, Alice. Waka, this is a surprise. Has Wuklamat gotten into trouble again? I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I met to gauge their sentiment. Been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. What do the others have to say, if I may ask? They finished treating Milos. Then we have to go visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was. I cannot help but worry for him. Yeah, but you're not the same Sphene, though. Of course we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I shall offer no concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. Hold on, doesn't the city get attacked? Aren't people... Isn't there supposed to be like an attack going on? At least that was in the trailer. Okay, I've been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Kryl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick Calyx's trail. Fuck, so sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning. I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. Seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. I'm glad she remembers. God knows I wouldn't. This is like the fucking dream studio apartment, you know? This would be really, really cool. Where's the Xbox, Mom? Hello. You came before with Queen's Fiend. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now. But just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
The mithril skateboard.
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
Thank you, Angelo.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Wait, isn't your entire city lightning-infused?
Lightning. Does that include regulators? It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you. No. For Milos's sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
Oh no, that's bad. Well, welcome back, Strife.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulijola.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again.
Aw,
Before,
Tiffy.
I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me.
All the hugs. I was watching your stream
Now I
earlier.
can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
I like the picture you were drawing. It's so good.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time,
It's okay.
I'll go and visit you.
You were busy. You got a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to like do something, but I was like, nah, I feel bad if I'm like trying to like get attention, you know?
Check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know.
So I just lurked, you know? Lurked and prepped.
Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You too, miss.
But yeah, I saw the picture you were drawing. It's really, really cute. And pretty naughty, too. I know you're in a sad mood. I know.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
You're here with us now. You're here with friends.
The endless me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
Yeah.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. to make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calix has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
Meanwhile? No? No meanwhile? Okay. Ah, there it is, the final one. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room. And on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. Like donuts? Like donuts? Oh, here it is. Here's where the attack happens, isn't it?
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this? Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless.
Oh
It's
yeah.
hard to see why they would consider it.
And you should have seen the dungeon full of dead babies.
Continues to spread among the people. What will become of Alexandria?
Yeah, we had a whole dungeon full of dead babies, so...
The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Huh? What? Yeah. The Senate, there was a bunch of dead babies in the water.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands. A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Yeah, there was the Resident Evil dungeon last patch.
I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Oh god, Aaronville. He's still on Of Realm Reborn. Yeah, Shadowbringers gets fucking worse.
You'll go and help Aaronville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Yeah, Shadowbringers gets hyper dark, especially with Tesleen, Tesleen's transformation. Vomiting out all her own ether, transforming into a horrible monster. Ugh. Yeah, the 7th Emerald Calamity. Well, never mind. Finding Aaronville is what matters. Things have settled down here, but I see no sign of Aaronville. Let's split up and look for him. Galuja, Sphene, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who could defend ourselves will head out further. So, here's a cool little function. You can now run and mount at the same time. So, this is technology that has been in the works for God knows how long. Also, Monica, look, I got wings! Yay! All the core rates having really dark, subtle references to what Alligans did and what is happening with... Yeah, that is also true. The enslavement of dragons and like the mind washing and experiments. Things with Nail and Grandpa. Baby long neck. Jesus. Don't mind me, just prepping up my stuff. I think both me and Strife are like really hoping that the final wings we get is like something akin to like Grand Blue. I kind of show you real quick. Grand Blue 12 wings. So it'd be like something like this. We're hoping something like this, the 12 wings of like Sandalphon or Lucilius, something like that, you know? I think it'd be so fucking cool to have like fucking 12 wings. That'd be fucking great. Or, you know, I'd really like some kind of Grand Blue crossover. That'd be a really cool thing, haha. That was a close call, my thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Anvil, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they're set on you. Sandy Wings would be amazing, yeah. It'd be so cool. The ones here also attacked without warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Or Chrono Trigger collab? I hope, here's the thing, I hope they don't try to remake, because there's rumors of a Chrono Trigger remake. I hope they do not remake Chrono Trigger in like Final Fantasy 16 graphics. Like, if you're gonna do anything with Chrono Trigger, do it in 2.5D, please. Or the 2D, 3D, like, Dragon Quest-like games, you know? Do it in that. That'd be really cool. And, like, they, I don't know if you saw this, but they actually, let's see. There's new artwork for Final Fantasy 9 as well. Like, key art and stuff. So we have new Vivi, we have new Steiner, we have new Garnet. Looks great. The fucking shine. Hell yeah. And then new Zidane. So I'm like, does this mean we're like, are we gonna get like a remake? I don't want it. I want it to be stylized, you know? I don't want it to be fucking super high-end graphics, you know? Or because it keeps showing up or Street Fighter 6 Akuma collab. Yeah, we'll get a new class. We'll get a new job stone, the Akuma stone. And it's basically like Monk, but actually plays better, you know? Did you notice I stopped to summon my mount? Garnet looks great. Oh yeah. HD 2D, that's what it is. And yeah, I think something like that would like what Star Ocean Second Story remake, great looking art. I would hope they would keep the original FF9 style. Yes, I don't want realism. I don't want that. I want stylized. I think like the era of like realism really needs to just like stop, because like games like Claire Obscure or Expedition 33. Expedition 33 really shows like you could have like a realistic kind of style, but have it really be artistic as well, you know? I believe artistic lasts way longer than like hyper realism.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Used to be like
his people came and joined us while we were searching for you.
Yeah, true. That'd be great, Strife,
After
actually.
which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
I think I'd rather go with Bravely Default style if possible.
I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
Are they attacking only the Neo-Regulators?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-Regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
Uh-oh.
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-Regulators.
Jesus.
It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Speed, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
That's actually kind of funny about Alpha now. His voice actor finally made it to Heavensward. That guy must be really busy to only get to Heavensward finally. Oh no, danger is afoot.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
Yeah, you go, girl. No, all good, Monica. You take care. Hey, you at least got to see your Stola.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zerelja unleashed the soldiers on us.
Take care, bud.
I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Are you all... No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Yeah, I was looking for keys. Not the dude who died. Calyx. Reading chat, sorry.
Are you alright?
many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Thank the Tove, you're all unharmed. 'Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. Machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. Yeah, certainly not voice. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. Hey, there's the watch. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that new regulars had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. Struggle to imagine that anyone but Kalis could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served as ends in some way. Galuja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. Might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lamenti just talked with Everkeep's administration about that. They said it wasn't so simple. That reminds me, mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. Whoa, what the hell? It's almost 3.5 hour stream. True, very true. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems to be the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Galuja. This powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please lend me your aid. Oh, Sphene, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together we'll get through this. Let us split up and get to work. Might it trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? Next story patch is gonna be fucking crazy. It pains me that the people were made to suffer even more after so much hardship and tragedy, but you and yours saved many lives. I cannot thank you enough. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet, while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, It is far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll see our people are keeping a close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alice. Woo! Among the books we've recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it. I hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it's best it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. Hell yeah. That's our waifu. Are we carjacking? Hell yeah. I'll be jacking it, you know? I mean, in the car. I mean, shit. Driving and absorbing and feverishly masturbating.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed.
I did beat you to the joke.
Fragile flesh is worthless to us.
Ew, I just heard the pickle fucking get eaten. What the hell? Gross.
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer. The time is come to pose a new question.
Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Yay! The golden crown. Awesome. Cool. I really liked that. I enjoyed that. That was actually pretty good. It's definitely to be honest, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I feel like there was so much more voice acting in this compared to all of Dawn Trail. And I could be wrong, considering how much voice acting that Wuklamot had, but it just, I don't know. It had good pacing. It had, it was good. I liked it, you know? Also, what did you say? Speaking of car crashes. Posting the beams considering, oh, definitely seemed like there was more voice acting. It felt like it. There was a lot more. It might not have been like the same amount of voice acting, but it's definitely a lot more like, grouped together. A lot more like, continuous voice acting and stuff. Come on. I don't like saying that. That word's been used by a lot of like bad people. But yeah. Well, we're over 3 hours on this. I was gonna do the raid. Well, we might have to do the raid at another point in time, because not next Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up is the new Occult Crescent content, and I want to do that content when we get the chance. So, yeah. But yeah. Thank you for watching.